Well, hello. Now we're talking to my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I need to talk to y'all about something that we need to talk about, okay? So bear with me. Here we go. We're going to start off with, Taurus. So Taurus, what's going down with you? Hi, y'all like, share, subscribe. There's authority figure. A 4 could be specific to this reading. I don't know if it's birthday, day, it's something to the 4. I'm saying it was something about greed. Somebody of authority figure was in greed, and this was an inside job, okay, on a child. The child had a lot of greed, a feminine from the past, about a crime of passion somebody was trying to set up, okay? Someone started to use their intuition around the second. There's something about a motel or hotel that somebody was trigger warning, dismembered at a hotel, motel, allegedly. Something happened. This was a cover-up. That somebody was covering up something. A natural disaster they made, allegedly. I don't know who did it. This couple did it. They say did it. But also we have here for Taurus, there's a 5 because there's an emotional loss here. Someone is feeling emotional loss because of a serial killer. See, this person was abused and neglect. This person was a male from the past. Someone was they were a secret. They was perversion. They was a pervert, allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Take it with a grain of salt. Take what you can, leave the rest. This was a accomplice partner to the crime. They had to these aliens. See, someone, if you believe it or not, allegedly or not, there's aliens ruling this world or something, and there's a lot of lies going on that they don't. But anyway, there's some legal proceedings going on in this situation. That somebody is alive, okay, allegedly. A grandparent. And drug and poisoning. Somebody was trying to drug and poison this grandparent. Because they were dating this serial killer or whatever in a tunnel. This is what was going on. This celebrity. Okay. This is what's hidden. Also, there was assassin. Somebody was assassin. And they was having an affair with this person that they loved so much. But they were meeting up and having meeting. There was more than one person that was in on this. They was on the road when this happened. Something about they needed a power supply. So they was trying to get a power supply and was using somebody's debit card to do it. So they caused a burial for this person. They was trying to cause a burial for this person. Give me some more. Anything else we need to know on this situation about Taurus and this burial? Allegedly, who are we talking about? Allegedly, take this with a grain of salt. Names come out, but this is allegedly. You know, we have to use our minds about this. Somebody had hypertension, high blood pressure in their body. Somebody was 30 to 40 years old in the past. Someone here would have spent 8 years in jail for an MURDER in the past, allegedly. But they didn't. Someone named, allegedly was Haley. Their name was Haley in the past. They was trying to do somebody with candles was smelling bad. They wanted to put a curse on someone's candle. And then they wanted to cut this person's brake lines. But God seen the whole thing, allegedly. They said, the stepbrother in the past hates you, but no, they didn't. They says, why you did this to me? They said somebody will be major fame and fortune is coming real soon for this person. See, but not for this soulmate. The soulmate won't get that. A baby has demons in them, need a soul cleansing right now. Something about 1960. Someone had a job loss in the past, but they'll be okay. Somebody named Andrew in the past, an Aries in the past, got something to do with that. We'll come back to that. Let's go over to Virgo. Now, Virgo, someone here is trapped in fear. 8. Somebody, you or somebody you know, are very trapped in fear because their intuition is telling them that there was a marriage or a wedding that someone was trying to do to cause a fraud on somebody, a Virgo or you or somebody, but they ran away and went home, allegedly. Somebody about money, something about money, allegedly. There was something about 8. Somebody was emotionally withdrawn from this person, and they regret even doing this accident with this family or something, allegedly, on social media. We also have 4. It says discontent and boredom. Somebody with a 4, it could be in their birthday or name. So there's going to be justice in this person's behalf, because there was people that was jealous and they didn't want them to go through their healing, and they wanted revenge on this person, allegedly starting fires and stuff with the spouse or partner. And the cult was in on the whole thing, allegedly. They trapped this person and they wanted to make a man disaster. So the cult was trying to make a disaster. Give me some more about this cult. Can I have some more about this cult? Can I have some more about this cult? What else is going on about this man-made disaster? Something about money comes to me like water in 3 days. That's why they was trying to cause a disaster, because they wanted some money. This Virgo allegedly are the people that you know around you. What else is going on here? What else is going on they wanted to do? What else is going on here with Virgo? Something about Brown in the past. Allegedly they wanted to do this. They says, I get upset when something reminds me of you, because it reminds me how I miss you. Someone was missing this person, the star seed from the past, the court, something about the court. Somebody has mental problems, allegedly. There's a Libra in the past. Someone is a little faith will bring your soulmate to heaven, but a lot of faith will bring heaven to your soul. Somebody wants you to know that. They says a house goes up in smoke. No, it won't, because it's been in reverse. Someone was trying to make your house go up in smoke. The energy shift is coming, so get ready. Get things done, okay? Also, someone was so sad because they couldn't cause a DEATH. They couldn't cause one this to you. They couldn't get you to leave. They says you're grieving because they didn't know how bad they fed up, just period, in the past. This person wasn't fed up because someone named Lucy, allegedly, it says, I don't like your face. I don't give a F. They want you to shut up and get out my life. Somebody just wanted you to shut up, named Lucy. Faith isn't the ability to believe along and far into the misty future. It's simply taking God at His word and taking the next step. Okay? Have faith in your dreams, just period. Now let's go over to Capricorn. Now Capricorn, you was going through a transformation the 13th. But they're gonna do this in jail. Somebody's finna be imprisoned for something they did, because the wisdom, something about 5, someone needed to learn wisdom and about a wooded area, something they was involved in this organization, this Capricorn. The devil card, somebody had, the devil was guiding them to travel to do all this, because to a caregiver, someone call somebody a DEATH, allegedly entertain purpose, take what you can with a grain of salt. See, somebody wanted prosperity begin with a 1. Somebody could have life path 1 in the name, or just they wanted prosperity known first day, but they couldn't. They had to stop surveillance because this person went missing in the mountains. Somebody disappeared in a landfill in the mountains and got on a boat. Allegedly, they faked their death. Allegedly, this was a gift, okay? Because it was a cleanup. Somebody faked they did to do clean up, like they did a suicide, and they went out of space to do this. And something about a neighborhood. There was a life insurance that they could not get, allegedly, in the desert. Somebody says they was wanting to make a homicide, allegedly, mind control a person to do it. So next to water, they wanted this to happen, but they was in egotism, they was in the ego, and they wanted to strangulate this person at a party, and that was the plan at a beach. So they wanted to strangle somebody at a beach, or they did do this. What's going on with this situation, Capricorn, with this strangulation at this beach? What happened at this beach? Can I have some more on what happened at this beach? What happened at this beach? Can I have some more information on the strangulation that happened at the beach? Okay. Something about hunter. Somebody's name was a hunter, or could have been a hunter that was sent out. This was a bad cousin that had something to do with this, allegedly. See, someone was lacking their intuitives, and they wasn't that intuitive. Setbacks. They was making false starts on things to get things started. It says, yes, you will get what you need to know. No, you will not, because it's in the reverse. This Capricorn, you or somebody else. Somebody was standing saying a baby was on the way real soon. Keep telling people love and light. It says, be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taking you deserve the best and know your worth. You got to know your worth. A man or lady has sexual disease, so watch out. Watch out for somebody has a sexual disease, allegedly. Someone was 50 years in jail in the past, was supposed to get someone named Chris, allegedly, or will get in the future. A white woman, allegedly, in the past. A text or call is coming soon from this person. They said someone is a hero, allegedly. It says, will you marry me, yes or no? That's Capricorn. Somebody wanted to say, or somebody, will you marry me, Earth Angel? Somebody said, hold on in the past, but no, they said hold on, but they ain't holding on. They said a good man is not coming in their life. They said, lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found and fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So meditate and contemplate. Somebody needs to do a lot of meditation. Somebody in Texas, they're starting to do that. They says, Most High will not let you hurt this person. Untouchable, because you are an earth angel, justice, chosen one. They're not going to let them touch you. Somebody was digested and liver problems. They was trying to mess with your liver, allegedly. Me not a doctor, but it's going in reverse. It's not going to happen. Thief, betrayal, bad, unforeseen forces. They're not going to give you no bad luck. Somebody named Charles, a Scorpio. It says need rent money. Somebody 54 won't no longer need rent money because it's in the reverse. Somebody is a Pisces, allegedly. Auntie, your aunt is sending people to hurt you because of money you took from your inheritance. The auntie sending somebody to hurt this person, Pisces, of money they took from somebody on Social Security in the past. They says 999 release. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. It says, I started to remember what really happened that day, just period, when cops will take you out if they find out what you done. Somebody allegedly. If they find out what you done, they're going to take you out. A powerful love story this will be. Once the cops find out what you done, allegedly. It says someone's lover they want you to do them in the sex and do the things that oral, but they don't want to do you. They don't like it, but they learned now they like it or something. Somebody said a baby has a fever in the past. Somebody was unwilling to sacrifice for their freedom, so jail time is coming for somebody because they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready to sacrifice. Have fun, just period. Somebody's not going to have fun. Somebody with black-eyed man or lady. Somebody with a W in their name. This says love truth coming out real soon. No, there's no love truth coming out. Something about Zori in the past. Alleged names come out, but that don't mean nothing. My girlfriend or boyfriend took my life around 2001, 2022. KILLED me. A boyfriend, blood, or family, or friend did it. Somebody took this person out alleged in the past. Somebody was real numb about that in the past. Somebody named Tanya in the past. Allegedly. What about Tanya before we go? Somebody took out somebody's lover. What about this Tanya? Friends poisoned me. Food or drug or drink in the past. Somebody poisoned somebody allegedly, food or drink, and they wasn't going to stop doing it. Somebody wouldn't stop poisoning this brown person in the past. They wouldn't stop. They says love isn't something you find. Love is something that you find that finds you. So they didn't want to know that. They didn't want to listen to that. They said they was trying to make 3 deaths in your life, alleged trigger warning, 3 deaths in life. But they talk no more. Time for justice. There's no more talk for these 3 deaths in the past, allegedly. Now it's no more talk. Now it's work, action. Life will get better for no worries. No, not for Capricorn or you or somebody. I have a soulmate contract coming soon. It says forgiveness and learning. Somebody wasn't learning and they wasn't forgiving. The truth is revealed that this person and they were upset at you, and they took your inheritance from you, just your auntie, family, friends, and them. Also, dad took your part, lying about this. Somebody was lying about this. Somebody took the dad took your part of it. Somebody's dad was lying about this. There was a child molesters around you and your children and your grandkids, allegedly. Somebody was deceit is being done on you in the past. They was doing deceit. Return to center. Magic spells went back to center. There's an Aries that will get justice for what was done to this Aries. Something about Arkansas in the past. There was karmic kids involved. In July, a teenager shooting. Watch out, allegedly. And take trigger warning, allegedly. Earth angels, you will be okay. No more crying. God is on the way to solve this problem. They said hell no, hell yes. God has said I'm on the way. Somebody was trying to give somebody HIV disease, but they didn't get it, because the waves are being made on this person's behalf. Get back. A cancer in the past, allegedly. What about this cancer? They said this cancer used to dream will come true. No, they will not. Your dreams are not coming true. Something about for success, attitude is equal important as abilities, okay? They says, talk to me, baby, never again. It's over, loser. Somebody said they'll never talk to this person. Protection, they have no more protection coming for somebody. 1969, they could have been born in 61, a warning from your guardian angels that your faith will soon be tested. Okay, somebody named Tammy or Leslie, your fate, both stops. No more going forward for you. It says jealousy, man and woman was jealous of you. They don't want you to have love in your life, family and friends. They were real jealous. It says your family took your trust from in the past from you. That's why they was burning down. Someone burned down somebody's house because of drugs they was on, and crazy as hell. Somebody with an A, B, C, D, E, and F in their name. There was a karmic brother involved in this allegedly in June and July that had something to do with this. Someone was putting magic on spells on you to have miscarriages, and so they getting jail time and all that for that, putting the magic spells on you in the past for you to have miscarriage. And someone 25 years old in the past, when they were done that, they made a wrong turn in the past, allegedly. It says bad kids have demons in them. That's just what it is. They have demons, connections to them, allegedly. They says, why did you take out this mother, karma's coming. Your son or your daughter or your parents took your mother, father, and took them out. her, and there's karma coming for fighting your parents, plus QD, talk to death. Somebody tried to take this person out, tried to take out their own mother. They already took out the father, allegedly the person that was doing all the talking. There was lack of communication in this relationship, was a problem with this man, with this new or later in your love, a partner in your love life. It was a problem. They said, let's see, anything else? The wife sleeping with another was cheating. No, they wasn't in the past. They didn't do that. The greatest thing about family life is to take a hint when a hint is intended, and not to take a hint when a hint isn't intended. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe.